Hello and welcome to another broadcast of NPB Baseball here on Next Level Sports. I'm Jess Lipson, and in this one we got the Rakuten Eagles going up against the Seibu Lions. As that pitch is thrown in there for a first pitch ball, and we are underway here at Koba Stadium in Miyagi. Next pitch, 2-0 here. On the mound for the Rakuten Eagles is Tomotaka Matsui. Matsui throws in there for his first strike of the game. This season, Matsui comes in with a record of 3-1. He's got an ERA of 1.54. Pitched 46 and 2/3 innings, given up 37 hits, 11 runs, 8 of them earned, 17 walks, 40 strikeouts. As he throws that one in for a strike, so now we have a full count here. He's got a whip of 1.15. Averages about 7.7 strikeouts per 9 innings, which is pretty good for the Nippon Professional Baseball League. As that pitch is thrown in there, and it's called a strike, says the third base umpire. So Shota Hiranam goes down. Had a 3-1 count. Did he go? Pretty good call there. I'd say he went. So now coming up to bat is Sosuke Genda. Genda watches that pitch go in there for a ball. Genda has had 181 at-bats this season, where he's had 42 hits. Has a .232 batting average as he fouls that one down the left field line, and that's going to be foul. He's got 1 home run and 4 RBIs on the season. Batting in the 2-hole today and playing shortstop. And that one bounces a little bit in front of home plate for a ball, so 2-1 here. Pitch from Matsui. Throws that one in there for a strike, and we got a 2-2 count here. The pitch. No. 3-2. So back-to-back full counts here for Matsui. Full count here. Matsui deals. Swung on and fouled away. Yesterday, the Eagles took on the SoftBank Hawks and won that matchup 5-2. And of course, a really big matchup for standings purposes. SoftBank in first by 2.5 games, as that's inside and fouled away again. So Genda working Matsui here. Coming up on his 8th pitch of this at-bat. Rakuten, like I said, 2.5 games back of SoftBank, and Seibu is 4 games back. So this is a huge series for standings purposes. The full count here just misses outside for a ball, or for a walk, should I say. as Genda takes first. So coming up to bat here now is going to be Tomoya Mori. Modi's hitting .242, has a slugging percentage of .356 and an on-base percentage of .310. He's got 2 home runs and 15 RBIs on the season. One of the more productive catchers in the NPB as he watches that one go by for a ball. Yesterday, Seibu dropped their matchup to Oryx 6-2. Matsui with the 1-0. Modi watches that go by for 2-0 now. Kobo Stadium, always loud. Fans always getting into it as Matsui throws over to first. The 2-0. Modi, grounded. Knocked down by Matsui. Matsui over to first and in time for 2 away. Really good reflexes there to be able to knock that one down. And not the end of the world, though, for Modi as he gets to move over the runner. And Genda now takes his spot at second. Bringing up Hotoka Yamakawa. Take another look at that one. Just really nice reaction time and able to get the ball over. So now, though, a runner in scoring position with 2 away. Yamakawa steps up to bat. Hitting .279 with 25 home runs and 50 RBIs. He has been a force to reckon with this season. And that one's outside and a ball. Yamakawa well in front in home runs in the Pacific League as he swings and misses on that one for strike 1. He's got 25 home runs. In second is Hideto Asamura for the Eagles with 13 home runs. So 12 more than the second most. And that comes with then a big lead in the RBIs. He's got 50, and then the second most is 38 for Hiroki Shimauchi for the Eagles. So here we go with the 1-1. Fouled back. 1-2. This is my first game of the season to watch the Lions in person, so I'm excited about that one. Matsui deals high, 2-2. The 2-2 here. Yamakawa shoots that one into left field. Coming around to score is Genda. He is safe. It is 1-0 here, and the Lions take the lead. Yamakawa does it again with his 51st RBI of the season. And the Saitama Seibu Lions take the lead early on in this first. Genda's speed, able to come around to score on a pretty quick hit to the outfield. Thanks to the 2 outs, though, you knew he was running on contact. Now, though, of course, Yamakawa's bat is phenomenal. His speed, not the same, so you don't have to worry about the speed now on the base pass. Maybe just focus on the man at the plate, and that's Shuta Tonosaki. As he lines that one foul. A long foul ball. Tonosaki has a .219 batting average. He's got 4 home runs and 23 RBIs. Yamakawa on the base pass has 0 stolen base attempts this season, so Matsui, I'm sure, isn't worried about throwing over there, as that's now an 0-2 count to Tonosaki. Gotta be careful here. You know, you just giving up the run. Speaking of to Matsui, of course, just giving up the run. You don't want to just attack the zone here. You don't want to use your frustration against you. So we'll see where he goes. And he gets up to chase, and he swings and misses, and Matsui gets out of the inning. So we had 2 hits, 1 run scored. The Lions take the lead. We got the top of the lineup coming up for the Eagles. It's Next Level Sports. Don't go anywhere. Hello and welcome back here on Next Level Sports. I'm Jess Lipson. As we fast forward just a little bit, the Eagles went down scoreless in the bottom of the first inning, so we are back here in the top of the second as the Lions step up to bat and try to add to their already 1-0 lead. As Matsui's still on the mound, he throws that one in there, and Takeya Nakamura is gonna foul that one away. Nakamura rubbing his bat off a little bit. Maybe that altered that ball, and maybe it would have been a home run if he did it before that, but I don't know. The 0-1 here. As that one, maybe it did help a little bit, as that one's lined into center field, and a base hit for Nakamura. You're gonna look at that one. Beautiful swing, great distribution of his weight, and just meant the ball out in front, leading to the Lions' first base runner of the inning. Now up to bat's gonna be Brian O'Grady. O'Grady's in left field today. That pitch is outside for a ball. O'Grady's hitting .229 with a .420 slugging percentage, as he pops that one up behind home plate and out of play. Nakamura is not going to be a force on the base pass yet to get a stolen base attempt this season. O'Grady has 9 home runs and 33 RBIs. He's walked 31 times, but has struck out 70, which leads his team. Matsui with the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. If you looked right there, his pointer finger, or Matsui's pointer finger, kind of lifted up off the ball. Able to have some movement on that pitch and get O'Grady swinging. So here we go with the 1-2. Fouled back. The 1-2 for Matsui. Just misses. 2-2. Outside now, full count. Matsui had a trouble in the first with a couple full counts. So Grady is faced with the 3-2 here. Oh, Grady, yep. And that is shot into deep right field. Going back. See ya later. His 10th of the season. And the Lions jump out to a 3-0 lead. Wow. Just an absolute bullet. A full count home run. And the Lions find themselves with a nice lead just here in the top of the second. You knew off the bat of that one that that one was going to be gone. O'Grady's really, he does a really nice job of hitting the long ball and creating stuff for his team. It's just his strikeout problem is a little bit too much, but I mean, he's got the best slugging percentage on the team. He's got actually the second best. Yamakawa does have a 671 slugging percentage, which is actually kind of insane. As Matsui throws that one in there for the second strike. So 1-2 count here to Ataru Takagi. Takagi in 26 at-bats. Has 1 RBI. No home runs. And is hitting 115. He fouls that one away. Only 3 hits on the season for him. As we take another look at that one, Takagi just a little moving around too much at home plate. And the pitch. Ground ball to second base side, and that is 1 away here. Hideto Asamoto with the play to get the first out of the inning. Now coming up to bat is Shinya Hasegawa. Matsui deals and throws that one in there straight Perfect pitch for strike number 1. And that one now is a ground ball to Asamoah again. He throws over to first and 2 away. So Matsui making quick work here after giving up the home run. They'll now have the top of the order coming up as Shota Hiranuma steps up. Hiranuma, my apologies. As that first pitch is a ball. Hiranuma hitting .250 on the season. No homers and 1 RBI. As that pitch is high for a ball. The 2-0 here. Fouled back. 2-1. Matsui with the pitch. And the broken bat. Grounder up the middle. And not in time. Nice play there by Kobukata, but just not enough on it, as he was almost all the way into center field there. It was a slow enough roller for, it looked like, Kobukata to make the play, but then I guess just seemed like it was too slow of a roller and he had no momentum to get it over to first in time. So now another man aboard for the Lions, as they already have this 3-0 lead. And Sosuke Genda is at the plate. That first pitch is a ball. Genda scored in his first at-bat. He walked. Came around to score from second, thanks to a line drive base hit from Yamakawa. The 1-0 here. Genda shoots that one into left field. Nishikawa there to make the play, and that will do it. But not before Brian O'Grady goes deep for a 2-0 home run. The Lions have a 3-0 lead here. We've got the 5, 6, 7 hitters for the Eagles coming up. Hello and welcome back here on Next Level Sports, as we have the Nippon Professional Baseball League in action, and the Tohoku Rakuten Eagles host the Saitama Seibu Lions. As you can see, we fast forward here to the top of the 3rd inning, as the Eagles have not really been doing anything at the plate, still scoreless, and the Lions, like you saw already, have now 3 on the board, as Tomoya Modi is going to come up to bat. He had a little bit of a chopper up the middle to the pitcher. Matsui threw it over to first, kind of like hit off his glove, and he batted it down, then threw over to first and got Modi out, but he then moved Genda into scoring position, as that first pitch is going to be shot into left field, all the way to the wall. Modi rounds first, he goes into second, and it'll be a stand-up double, lead-off double, and the Lions are on top of it today. Wow. Modi with the first pitch went down to get that one out of the strike zone and shoots that one into left field. He looked at it for a little bit, but was still able to make it to second base for his first hit of the game. And he's now had 2 productive at-bats. And so now that'll bring up Hotoka Yamakawa. Yamakawa with an RBI already in this one. Let's see if he can make it another. He's got a man in scoring position. He's hitting 282. 25 RBIs and got his 25 home runs and got his 51st RBI today. Wonder how Matsui pitches to him. He's got a ball already. And dropped in there. As a home plate umpire is going to call that one a strike. Not sure if Yamakawa is too happy with that one, though. Yamakawa has 61 hits in 219 at-bats. Sees the ball very well as that one's outside for a 2-1 count. Take another look at that one. Just a ton of movement there, but never really in the strike zone to get Yamakawa swinging. He did check it though, so maybe it was a little bit better than I give it credit for. So here we go with the 2-1. And that is a deep shot into left field. Going back is Nishikawa. He makes the catch on the warning track. Tagging is Modi. And he's in there at third. I thought Yamakawa went yard right there. Wow. I think the fans here did too. As that was just a bullet into left field, but Nishikawa got underneath it. Got it in pretty quickly, but just not quick enough. As Modi now at third base, and the Lions threatening once again here with Shuta Tonosaki coming up to bat. Tonosaki struck out in his first at-bat. His team leading 3-0. Pitch outside for a ball. Tonosaki's been with Seibu his whole career since back in 2015. Coming into his 8th season in the league. In 219 right now. He hit 286 back in 2018. That was his high. I had 274 the next year, but since then it kind of trickled down a little bit. As he watches that one go by for a strike. It's 2-1. The 2-1 here from Matsui. Swung on and missed. 2-2. The 2-2 here. Tonosaki lines that foul. Fouled away. Matsui deals. Fouled again. Matsui up to 59 pitches. Almost 60 through 3. Almost about 20 pitches, averaging 20 pitches an inning. And he's not out of this one even close. Fouled again. Tonosaki working him here. So Matsui will do it again here. And that one lined into left field and gonna be a base hit and an RBI for Tonosaki as Modi comes in to score. The Lions add another one. It's 4-0 here. At least one run an inning and 2 last. It's not like the Lions are getting lucky on one hit. Or one inning, I should say. Every inning they have been hitting the ball well. So now up to bat is going to be Takeya Nakamura. As Matsui throws over to first. And the pitch here, that is popped up into center field. Should be an easy play. And it is, as Tatsumi brings it in. Tonosaki at first base has 6 stolen bases on the season in 10 attempts. As now Brian O'Grady is going to step up to bat, and he has a home run in this one. Back in the second inning. I say back in the second inning, that was just 1 inning ago. Matsui throws over to first. It's 2-way here in the top of the 3rd inning. Matsui up to 62 pitches. He's got a man on first. Brian O'Grady at the plate. Swung on and fouled to the right field stands. Take another look at that one. Just an absolute shot. He knew it off his bat. He took a nice little second to watch it go by. The 0-1 here. Watch that go by for a ball. One-two count now. Just out of the reach of O'Grady. Nice pitch by Matsui, getting him swinging and a pitch in the dirt. Throws over to first. Wanting to keep Yamakawa close. Or Tonosaki, I should say. My apologies. So the 1-2 here. Just misses. 2-2. Definitely low, but Sui could have used that one to get out of this. He's above the 65 pitch mark. Ota behind home plate. Strike 3, swung on and missed, and O'Grady goes down swinging. But the Lions add to their total once again. It's now 4-0. We got the 9-1-2 hitters coming up for the Eagles here on Next Level Sports. So don't go anywhere. We got so much more. Hello and welcome back here on Next Level Sports. I'm Jess Lipson as we have this Nippon Professional Baseball League matchup in store as we enter the 4th inning, the bottom of the 4th inning, and our first time getting a chance to look at the Eagles at the plate. As that first pitch is going to be a strike to Hideto Asamura. And that one's going to be a ball to him. The 1-1 here. 2-1. Asamura's hitting .258 with a .431 slugging percentage and a .365 on base percentage as he watches that one go by for a strike. So 2-2 here. He's got 13 home runs and 47 RBIs on the season. And that is swung on and shot into deep center field, way back. See ya later, alligator. Hideto Asamura puts the Eagles on the board with a home run, his 14th of the season. And just like that, we've got ourselves a game. You just needed the Eagles to show some sign of life, and there they have it. As his starting pitcher's got to be happy about that, as it's kind of put his team in a little bit of a hole here. As we know, if they're going to go back to back, these are the two guys that could do it. So we have Hiroki Shimauchi coming up to bat. As Asamura, that was one of the first times where it was a long home run, but wasn't so sure right off the bat. And Shimauchi watches that one go by for a strike. Shimauchi has 6 homers and 38 RBIs on the season. Struck out 42 times and walked 35 times. Has a .281 batting average as he fouls that one off. 1-2 here. And that is a chopper to Tonosaki over to first and in time for one away here. Now coming up is going to be Ginji Akamanai. So now at the plate, Ginji Akamanai. First pitch, a ball. Kona Takashi on the mound, and he's been pitching pretty well outside of that one long ball by Asamura, as the common eye is going to line that one over to Brian O'Grady for the second out of the inning. In 14 games this season, Takahashi has a 6-6 record and 92 1/3 innings pitched, as he throws that one in there for a ball, so 1-1 count. In those 92 1/3 innings, he's given up 75 hits, 5 home runs, 28 walks, and holds a 2.44 ERA, so he's been pretty dominant in a large amount of time. And so he has a 2-2 count here, though. At the plate is Mogi. Takahashi is ranked 8th among starting pitchers in the Pacific League. He's considered the best on his team. Now he's got a 2-2 count here to Mogi with 2 away. And Mogi swings and misses for strike number 3. However, the Eagles do get on the board. Home run from Hideto Asamura. We're on Next Level Sports here. We're going to be right back. Hello and welcome back here on Next Level Sports. As we move to the bottom of the 6th inning, same score, 4-1, and Takahashi on the mound still. As that is a slow roller over to Genda. Genda throws to first and 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Nishikawa let it off, so Hiroto Kobukata is going to now step up to the bat. Kobukata has been on the Eagles for the last 3 years. In that time, in his first season, he hit 288. That was his career high. Last year, 248. And this year, back up to around 268 as he skies that one. Hasegawa makes the play, and just like that, we got 2 away here. Asamura take another look at that home run back in the 4th inning. The lone run in this game for the Eagles. He watches that one go inside for a ball, so 1-1. Asamura playing his former team. He was on the Lions from 2010 to 2018 until he made it over to the Eagles in 2019. He had his career high batting average both the 2 years in a row with the, well, not 2 years in a row, but both of his highest years in the 300s were with the Lions, 309. back in 2016 and 310 in 2018. As now he's got a 3-1 count here. Takahashi delivers. Just missing. And Asamoah is going to take his base at first. So that will bring up Hiroki Shimauchi. Shimauchi with a big swing there and kind of trips himself up. As Watanabe is warming up there for the Eagles, so we might have a new pitcher. Earlier, Matsui's day was done with 4 innings pitched. Gave up 6 hits and 4 earned runs. You saw all of them. 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. And then in the 5th, we saw Kohei Morihara with 1 inning pitched, 2 hits given up, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Shimauchi with a 1-1 count here. High, 2-1. The Eagles looking for a 2-out rally here as they got 2 outs, and now Asamoah finds himself at first. Shimauchi finds himself with a 2-1 count. 3-1. Takahashi with the 3-1 count. Not sure if that was on the swing. I don't think so. Either way, there was a strike. So the 3-2. Just missing. And Takahashi was walking off too. So almost an easy inning and made quick work getting the first 2 outs. Now he's faced with first and second and a bit of trouble as Ginji Akamanai is going to step up to bat. Really quickly, I'd love to know why Akamanai's jersey has his first name, Ginji, on it. Not sure. So I actually did a little bit of research and realized that Ginji just goes by, he's monotonously known as just Ginji. So my apologies to him for not calling him by what I'm sure he'd like to be called by, Ginji. Ginji's got a .556 batting average here with no homers but 1 RBI against Takahashi. Watches that one go by for a ball. So 2-0 here. Can Takahashi find the strike zone? Can he battle back here? He's got 2 away. And a 3-0 count now. Takahashi cannot find the strike zone. The Lions in their away navy jerseys with a little bit of baby blue, kind of a mix there. I love those jerseys. And the Eagles in their home white jerseys. A strike as Ginji clearly had the take sign on. And the pitch fouled away. So the count is full. We got a full count, 2 outs, first and second. Ginji at the plate, Takahashi on the mound. It's a 4-1 ball game. We're in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch. Missing. Takahashi thought it was a strike. Walked off again. We have a big spot here, and we'll be right back on Next Level Sport. Hello, and welcome back here on Next Level Sports as Takahashi walks off. Modi thought it was a strikeout as well. Instead, they went from 2 outs and nobody on to now 2 outs, bases loaded. Eagles are threatening. And Eigoro Mogi is going to step up to bat. Still 2 outs here, so Takahashi could get out of this one unscathed. He's going to need a big out, though, from against Mogi, as that pitch is a ball outside. Takahashi up to 100 pitches, so wonder what his manager Hatsuhiko Tsuji's thinking, because, you know, he did get 2 strikeouts, or he did get 2 outs and then proceeded to what he thought get 2 more strikeouts, but home plate umpire said otherwise. So manager Tsuji's got a decision on his hands because the tying run is at first, the winning run is at home plate. Granted, we are in the bottom of the 6th with 2 outs, but definitely something for him to keep in mind as the Eagles fans are on their feet. Is that pitch? Is a strike. This is a huge at-bat here for Mogi. Hobo Stadium in Miyagi Prefecture is loud. Takahashi with the pitch. Just missing. 2-2. We'll do it again here. Takahashi missing again in what he thought was another strikeout. He is smiling, but he seems frustrated. That pitch was definitely low. We'll do it again here. We have a full count. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Bottom of the 6th. Lions leading 4-1. Takahashi on the mound. Mogi at the plate. The payoff. Fouled back. We'll have to do it again. The pitch. Misses. Ball for Takahashi. Walks in a run. Asamura scores. RBI there for Mogi. And it looks like manager Tsuji has seen enough. North of 100 pitches. This is an understandable move. Takahashi's going to come out of this game. He's got a ton of runners on at his expense, so his stat line is not over. And it looks like they'll bring in Takeru Sasaki. Takeru Sasaki pitched 5 games last season, had an 8.31 ERA in 8 2/3 innings pitched. 2022, a much different scenario for him, as in 20 games he's got a 2-0 record, 3 holds, 17 1/3 innings pitched, given up 16 hits, 11 walks, 14 strikeouts, but only a 1.56 ERA. Something that would be huge if he can uphold it here. However, if he gives up a run here, it's not his fault once again. Takahashi's based on it. First, second, and third. This has all been done with 2 outs here, too. You had Nishikawa get out, Kogukata get out. Asamura got on base, he scored. Shimauchi's at third. Ginji's at second. Mogi's at first. Takeru Okajima is going to come to the plate here. The Lions have a 4-2 record. Or I meant a 4-2 lead. Takeru Okajima hitting .208. No homers and just 3 RBIs. Could match that total with a big hit here. He does have speed around the base paths, so we'll see what he does. First pitch, low for a ball, 1. And that is a chopper up the middle and through the hole for a base hit. Coming around to score is Shimauchi. Another run will score. Ginji slides in at home. And this game is now tied up at 4. Okajima with a big-time base hit just out of the reach of Genda. Genda's really reaching for it. Wonder if maybe he laid out for it. It's a different story, but nevertheless, the Eagles tie it up here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So we got first and second here, and coming up to bat is Ryosuke Tatsumi. Tatsumi hitting .244 with 5 homers and 15 RBIs. First pitch, ground ball to the second base side as Tonosaki throws over to first, and that will do it. However, the Eagles score 3, all on a 2-out rally. It's Next Level Sports. Don't go anymore. Don't go anywhere, should I say. We got more coming up. Hello and welcome back here on Next Level Sports as we fast forward it to the top of the 8th inning as the Seibu Lions are at the plate. Takeya Nakamura at bat right now. As first base umpire says, Nakamura did not go through, so it's a 1-1 count here. So the 1-2 here. On the mound for the Eagles is Sora Suzuki. As that pitch is outside for a ball. Sora Suzuki in his 3rd season with the Eagles and 3rd season in the NPB. This year he's got 17 games pitched, an 0-1 record with 6 holds, 14 innings pitched, as he throws that one in for a ball. Giving up 8 walks, 15 strikeouts, and has a 1.93 ERA. Last year he was really dominant in 5 games, didn't give up a single run. As Nakamura swings and misses. 4-1 away here. So stepping up to bat now is Brian O'Grady. And O'Grady watches that first pitch go by for a ball. And watch the second pitch go by for a ball. So 2-0 here. O'Grady fouls that one away. It was interesting. The Lions went on a little bit of a run of scoring. They scored in the first one, in the second 2, in the third one, and then now haven't scored for the past 4 innings. The Eagles scored 1 in the 4th and then had 3 come across in the 6th. As Suzuki pitches here, and O'Grady fouls that one away for a 2-2 count. O'Grady, of course, he's the reason for 2 of the runs in that second inning, as he hit a long shot into right field and over the fence. And so Suzuki pitches here, the 2-2. And O'Grady, another one here, all the way at the warning track is Okajima, and that is gone! O'Grady with his 2nd of the game and his 11th of the season. Holy moly! Brian O'Grady, have yourself a day. It's 5-4, and the Lions take the lead. That was as close to not going out as possible. It looked like it was almost just a pop-up into right field, but Okajima just kept going back, and that ball kept going back, gone. Suzuki had hopes that it would stay in the park. But just like that, the Lions take the lead 5-4 late in the game here. And now Wataru Takagi is going to come up to bat. Suzuki fouls that one back. Or Suzuki threw it in there. Should say Takagi fouls that one back. So 0-2. That pitches a ball. And that pitch is laid in there for another ball. So 2-2 here. Definitely a home plate umpire who's in favor of the hitters. He's not calling anything too close. As that one is shot into center field, and the catch is made by Tatsumi for 2 away here in the top of the 8th inning. So coming up to bat is Shinya Hasegawa. First pitch is going to be a ball 1-0 to Hasegawa. And that pitch is a strike. Hasegawa this season has just came into this game with just 5 at-bats. Not a single hit to show for it. See if he can get his first one here. As that one is fouled away. And so the 1-2 here. O'Grady, the man of the game so far. If his team could hold on, he is clearly the player of the game. As Suzuki pitches, and Hasegawa was gonna foul that one away. Suzuki definitely gets creative with his windup, and over time, over the last 2 years, he's definitely perfected it more and more. As he's got the 1-2 count here. And inside, 2-2. He will do it again here with 2-2 count. 2 away. The pitch. Swung on, and he definitely went through. And he is upset about that one. However, Brian O'Grady puts the Lions back out in front. And it's 5-4. We move on. It's Next Level Sports. Hello and welcome back here on Next Level as we move to the top of the 9th inning in this 5-4 game. As the Eagles and Tomohito Sakai try to just hold on in this top of the inning in hopes of doing damage and coming back in the bottom of the 9th inning. He's going to have to do it through the toughest part of the lineup, as it's the leadoff hitter here, Shota Hiranuma. You watch that first pitch go by for a strike. The second pitch go by. Well, that time he swung, so it didn't just pitch it. As the 1-2, and that one is a grounder to Asamura over to first and in time, as Sakai has his first out in this one. Sakai, my apologies. Sakai was on Chiba Lotte Marines from 2017 to 2019, then made it over to Rakuten in 2020. Pitched a ton in 2021, 54 games, and has 11 games in this one. He's got 1 loss on the season. In 9 1/3 innings pitched, he's given up 8 hits, 1 home run, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, and has a 1.93 ERA. So he's not going to get a ton of strikeouts, but he's not giving up a ton of runs either. And I'm sure the Eagles are okay with less strikeouts if it means less runs. Don't know if there's a correlation there, but we'll create one if we need to. The 1-1 here from Sakai, as that one is roped out of Asamura's glove. So that is going to be ruled a hit, as Asamura was coming back. Yeah, I mean, definitely a tough play for him to make, but it was in his glove, as Sosuke Genda gets aboard. Genda was the first one to score for the Lions back in the first inning. He was moved over by the man at the plate right now, Tomoya Modi. We'll see if Genda is going to be stealing here. Modi watches that ball go by for a ball. He had an RBI in the 3rd inning. As he right now has a 1-0 count. Now 1-1. Sakai throws over to keep Genda close. All the way back in the first, we saw Genda's speed in action as he rounded third to come home to score off a short grounder into left field. He's got the 1-1. Outside 2-1. Fouled away, 2-2. So the 2-2 here. Sakai steps off. Just missing. 3-2, and the home plate umpire continuing to show a favorable count and favorable calls to the hitters. Takahashi felt it all the way back in the 6th inning. Count is full. As that one is rocketed in to left field and makes it all the way to the wall. Coming around to score is Genda. And Genda crosses home plate and the Lions take a 6-4 lead. Modi with an RBI double here in the top of the 9th inning. So Modi at second. And now Yamakawa up to bat. Yamakawa with the 1-0. Now. Eagles gotta stop them here. Only 1 out, but a 6-4 game with just 1 inning left. Not much time to get back into it if the Lions are able to add to their lead, as that's a foul ball. And Yamakawa kind of a little startled there as that fouled off his bat. Uta had his glove out there. waiting for it. So Yamakawa here with the 2-1. Swung on! Deep left field! See ya later! Oh my goodness! Wow! A moonshot! 26th of the season. He's been unbelievable. He only continues. He's now doubled the second most in the Pacific League. He's incredible. We'll be right back here on Next Level Sports. The Lions take an 8-4 lead off the bat of Yamakawa. Welcome back here on Next Level Sports. Right there, Yamakawa. A home run, his 26th of the season. Once again, doubling the second most home runs in the Pacific League. As Sakai is still on the mound here. And he's looking to salvage the rest of this inning, hopefully get out of it. He's given up now 3 in the top of the 9th and has kind of hurt his team's chances of even getting back into this one, as Tonosaki's going to ground that one out and for the second out of the inning. Takaya Nakamura at bat now, and he swings and misses at that first pitch for a strike. One. Throw it in there for a strike. 1-2. The 2-2 now. Away, 2-2. The pitch. And that is a ground ball and gonna get past Mogi and go into left field, as that one is going to be ruled an error on Mogi. So the Eagles' mistakes are now snowballing here in the top of the 9th inning. Not really sure what Mogi's plan was there to get out of the way for not really any reason. I'm sure he's disappointed in himself. We've seen him make some really nice plays there, but just nothing happening there. That will be the end of it for Nakamura, as he is given a pinch runner in Rota Kawano. Wano has one attempt on the season where he got thrown out. Interesting move here by the Lions to have him pinch run. One, two count now. Sakai sets up here with the 1-2 and 2 away. And that one's going to be lined and breakthrough into right field. Okajima there to make the play to bring it in, but the runner moves over to third, and now we've got first and third here as Kawano with heads-up base running, especially with 2 outs. I mean, he was running anyways, so it makes sense he made it over there to third. Not to mention, Brian O'Grady wasn't even in the game for that one. That was Masato Kumashito with a base hit, a pinch hit base hit. And now that will bring up Wataru Takagi. Can Takagi keep it alive here? He's 0 for 3 with a walk on the day. He's got first and third. Sakai pitches. Thrown in there for a strike. And 2 here. So here with the 0-2, Takagi at the plate. Sakai pitches. Swung on and lined right to Kobukata's glove, and that will do it. However, we saw a ton of runs here for the Lions in the top of the 9th, 3 to be exact, and a big shout out to Yamakawa with a big 2-run home run. It's 8-4 on Next Level. And so we are here in the bottom of the 9th inning as the Eagles try to create a massive comeback here, down 8-4. A lot of changes made to the Lions fielders. Kawago is going to come in to replace Takagi in right. Takagi is going to move over to left after O'Grady came out of the game. Kumashito is moving from left field to first base as Yamakawa came out of the game for Kawago. I think that about does it, as Rosuke Moriwaki is going to come into this game, try to seal the deal for the Lions, as in 22 games this season he's got a 1-0 record with 1 save, 3 holds on the year, and pitched 20 2/3 innings, giving up 18 hits, 1 home run, 3 walks, 16 strikeouts, and posts a 1.74 ERA, which is mighty impressive. Moriwaki throws that one in there for a strike, and it's a 2-2 count. Mogi is at the plate. He had an error in the top or the bottom of the 8th inning. No, top of the 8th inning, should I say. Top of the 9th inning. My apologies. I'm all over the place here. It's been a long game. It's 2-2. It's a 2-2 count right now. Lions have the top closer in the Pacific League in Tatsushi Masuda, but with an 8-4 lead here, you don't need to use him. As Moriwaki throws that one just outside for a ball. So the full count here. Fouled back. Three and 2. And Mogi skies that one into right field. And that's just going to bounce right in front of Takagi. Actually, that isn't Takagi anymore. It's Kawago. So Kawago tried to make the nice play there. And so Mogi is aboard here. And the Eagles find themselves with the tying run in the hole. Pitch fouled away. Now at the plate is Okajima. Okajima 1 for 3 today with 2 RBIs. Those came back in the 6th inning. As that one's fouled away, and 0-2 here to Okajima. The 0-2, just missing, 1-2. And that one bounces in the dirt, but Okajima swings. So Ota throws over to first and in time as he does move Mogi over to second. But down by 4, doesn't really do much. As now Tatsumi's going to come to the bat. Takahashi watches on. He started today. And there's Matsui, also got the start for today. Both will have no decisions, as it was the relievers who came into the game when the Lions took the lead. As Moriwaki drops that one in there for a ball. 1-0. And that is going to be a grounder over to Yamakawa. Actually, once again, I keep forgetting that they had a bunch of changes here, as that's Kumashido who made the nice play. So 2 away here, and the Lions close to a victory. The Eagles down to their final out. Mogi's over at third now. Base hit for Ota. Oh no, Ota is not going to be hitting. They'll have a pinch hitter here, as it's Takaya Tanaka. My apologies. Takaya Tanaka. Who watches that one go by for a strike, so 0-1 here. A base hit would be an RBI. Tanaka hitting .333 in 3 at-bats with 1 hit, so not much, but enough to give him the chance here, as it's a 1-1 count. Love to see that from the Eagles right there. Down 8-4, facing their final out, but on their feet, cheering on their teammate. Not going to try to go down without a fight. Two and 1 here. I mean, they are aware. They got they scored all their runs with 2 outs earlier in this game, so trying to do that again. The Eagles are on their feet. Fans are on their feet, cheering. Tohoku, swing, miss. 2-2. Tohoku is loud. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. And that will do it. The Lions win. It's been a fun game, and I thank you for tuning in all game long. The Lions win this one 8-4 on Next Level Sports. Yamata minasan.